Well, hello everybody. Welcome to LA Dodger Report, Off-Season Edition. Well, last time we talked, the Dodgers were still alive and they had a chance in the World Series. We all know how that turned out, and I just felt really so bad, so down after that series that I just couldn't make a video. That's how much it hurt, man. But in the long run, it was a good series, I guess you can say. It went 7 games. The Dodgers took it to the hilt. Nevertheless, we were in the Fall Classic. It had been a long drought, and that's now broken, so we can return next year with all the hope in the world. Right? All right. So now we're in the off season, but that doesn't mean that there isn't beers to be drunk and there isn't some Dodger fun somehow for us to pull out for some videos. All right. Let's start out today very quickly. Because it's the off season and we're doing things a little differently, we're going to start out with the beer today as opposed to waiting. So today's beer we're going to review is EE-tah. I guess that's how you pronounce it. EE-tah IPA. All right, and we on the EE-tah picture there we've got a bear with horns, a bear with antlers. So go figure that out. This EE-tah IPA is from Anderson Valley, 7.5, so it's not a small beer. Let's check it out, shall we? Here we go. The first beer of the off season, at least as far as our videos are concerned, right? Here we go. Let's check it out. I can smell it fresh off the pour. I've had some beers from Anderson Valley in the past. I like what they do, so we shall see how this one plays out. Nice, a big, tall head on there. That's good. Look at that color. Really a dark, malty gold there. Let's check it out. That was all foam, man. That was pretty tasty, though. I liked it. Let's get some of the liquid. You can certainly taste that this is a big IPA. You can taste it's a big beer right up front. Very hoppy, but you can also taste that the alcohol is pushing its way up to the top of the flavor chain, so to speak. It's got a nice smooth finish to it. I do like that. So it's like really strong up front. That flavor pops right up front, and then it very smoothly transitions into, like, oh man, a slow honey aftertaste, which is quite pleasant. I like that. Very good. 7.5 ABV EE-tah IPA. Look for the bear with the antlers. All right, that's a good one to be recommended. Getting your last IPA before the winter beers start kicking in, right? Okay, now here we go. Let's talk real quickly about what our fun is, and I'm hoping what I call fun is going to be fun for you too. Check it out. Yep, it's a book. I know people usually don't love reading, but some of us do. And this is a very good book. This came to me out of the blue. Electric October. I've been reading it. It's written by Kevin Cook here. You can see this is a very good book, which is written about the 1947 World Series, Jackie Robinson's very first World Series, and the very first World Series that was on television. Hence the Electric October. That's what they called it. This book isn't about all the stars, though, although in a sense it is about some stars who were minor players who came to be big stars that nobody would have predicted, that became big stars in this World Series. As I say, I've been reading this book and I highly recommend it. Here, check this out, what it says here on the title. Oh, the reason why I'm talking about this book is because if you want a copy of this, it can be yours, and really easy and very free. And how's that? That's not bad, right? Oh, I chose the EE-tah because I thought EE-tah is a sound when you get electrocuted. Maybe you make that noise, right? 7 World Series games, 6 lives, 5 minutes of fame that lasted forever. I've been reading the book. The author is very good. Listen, if you want to get some great stories from early baseball, the 1920s, the 1930s, and of course the 40s, baseball through World War II. It's not a history book, but he talks about these 6 very unlikely players and the 2 managers, 4 players and the 2 managers from the mighty Yankees and the Brooklyn Bums, and how they all came together. The notes can do a lot better job of explaining it than I do, that's for sure. Here we go. Bear with me for a second. I just want to read this inside note to give you a feeling about what this book is about. Amid all the star power, the outcome hinged on role players. Bill Bevins, a journeyman who knocked on the door of pitching immortality. Al Gianfrido and Cookie Lavagetto, who came off the bench to play key roles for the Dodgers. Snuffy Sternweiss, sorry I left your name, Snuffy, a wartime batting champ who never got any respect. And managers Bucky Harris and Bert Shotton, each an unlikely choice to run his team. 6 men plucked from obscurity to shine on the sport's greatest stage. But 3 would never play another big league inning, and all 6 would soon be forgotten. This book is captivating, let me tell you. I'm only about a third of the way through, and he's setting up the characters, and the stories are incredible about these guys that came from dirt poor backgrounds, like me. These guys who came from really nothing and made their way as major league ball players back in the old days. Very good writing. Now, how do you get a copy of this book? The publishers contacted me and said they'd like to get these books out to the public, and they've given us at LA Dodger Report a few free copies that we can give away. I'm giving you the chance to win one of these copies of this book. This is a $30 hardcover. I'm telling you, it's a cool book. Listen, check this out for 1 second. Great old-time photos. I don't know how much you can pick this up. Let's see. Many of them never seen before. Here we go. Trip out on this. The story of Branch Rickey inventing an electronic home plate, an electronic pitching zone. The man was ahead of his time. And that takes place in there. We've got, look at some of these photos. They are fantastic. Look at that. Jackie Robinson sliding in. Great. Sliding into second base there. One more I want to show you. This what came out of the 47 World Series, and a story that will be told in this book because one of the men was a key role player. You may have seen this video where Joe DiMaggio kicks at the ground. One of the rare times that he ever showed emotion was when they caught his ball and he kicked the ground, and that is in this book. There is the catch that the man made that changed the game. So, great book, free book, it's all yours, and all you got to do is leave a comment below the video. Be the first person to say, I want that book, and we'll take care of everything from there. The publisher will send a copy of the book out to you. I'll put you in contact with them, and all you do is email them your name and your address, and they will be very happy to ship a book out to you. It's a great book, man. If you want to do some baseball reading in the off season, this is it. Electric October. Leave a comment down in the bottom, and then I'll communicate with you in the comments. Just be the first person to say, I want that book, and we'll ship that book right out to you. Alright? It's as easy as EE-tah. Alright. Peace, everybody.